One of the things that we're in the process of doing from the system office is interacting with the chancellors and their teams as they plan for the fall term. And within limits, we've given them lots of flexibility about how they do their calendar and the format that they use for their classes. This is all for their on-campus activities. Some, for example, NC State and Carolina have chosen to move the start date up earlier till about August the 10th, I believe it is, and not have a fall break and be able to complete the entire fall term before Thanksgiving. The rationale behind that is two things. One is to try to bring people to campus, students especially, have them live and work there in the immediate environment, and then go home at the end of the term for Thanksgiving, instead of having people go away, get exposed, bring infection back to campus, and have a constant refreshment of the opportunities for viral spread. The other reason for doing this is the key time when I think we're at greatest risk for a second peak of COVID-19 is in the fall, late fall and winter, pretty much the same as the traditional flu season. And so the idea here is to finish the term in mid-late November, send people home, and then not have them there in December and first part of January. Other universities in the system are taking a different approach. UNC Charlotte, for example, is going to be starting in the middle of September. I think it's the 14th of September that they're starting. They're trying to push it there because they want to get past some of the large crowd gatherings that may well happen in the last part of August in Charlotte. ECU is doing a different approach. They are putting all of their classes into the block format. Some people will be familiar with that, others not. But the basic idea is if you're taking 4 or 5 classes in the fall term, instead of one extended fall term, how about 16 weeks length, how about 2 that are 8 weeks long? And in the first one, you take an intensive look at 2 of those classes, and in the second part of it, you do the other 2 or 3. The idea behind that is if there becomes a disruptive wave of infection in either of those periods, you don't lose the whole term. It just predominantly affects the time that it erupts. So what we're trying to do is give substantial flexibility to the universities across the system so that they can meet the needs of the people that they serve. And obviously, this is a big experiment. We're going to learn a lot. We'll learn from each other. And I think as we get to planning the spring term, we'll be able to put those lessons to work.